Hello Aquarians and Cross Watchers, welcome to your video. So I'm creating this video for you on January 14th, 2025, but if you're ahead of the US, it's January 15th, 2025. So I've already said my prayers, and I want to be the first to tell you that you're so beautiful and you're so needed in this world. And I want to thank each and every one of you for being here, for sharing your time and your energy with me. I value you and the divine values you, and thank you so much for being here. I want to thank everyone who's new and everyone who returns. I want to thank my moderators, everybody who helps to support me and us here as a group as a whole, because a lot of you support other people in the comments and in chat. So thank you so much for being here and just being so supportive and loving in nature. And that was the message that I sort of heard after my prayer before I started this, was love. Love is the way. It really is. Love can do so much. It can create so much healing and understanding, and it can open our hearts. So I don't know what's going to come out here today, but we're definitely going to find out. I was guided to use these Angel Oracle cards, so we're going to start off with that. And then we're going to do a 9-card tarot spread. And on the bottom we have Archangel Raphael, and it says, I'm helping you to heal physical challenges in yourself and others. You're a healer like me. And I was guided to say that how supportive you are, because, you know, words can be healing. Words can break. Words can also heal and mend. So a lot of you are very supportive to others here in this chat, this community, these comments, and thank you, just thank you so much for all of your wisdom and your support. The card that came out face up is Bethany, and it says, when you take excellent care of yourself, everybody benefits. Give yourself a relaxing treat today, such as a massage, a sea salt bath, or a pedicure, okay? Treat yourself nice, treat your body nice, okay? And you're going to feel good. And probably a lot of you could use it, okay? I know I sure could. And we have here Mystique, okay? And it says, keep charging ahead and don't take no for an answer. Expect miraculous solutions to appear. How many times have we seen people who wanted to do something, achieve something, accomplish something, and they were always pushed back by other energies? And that's just the way this world works, right? No matter what it is, I don't care who it's coming from. If there's something that you want to achieve and accomplish, believe that you can do it, okay? If you really, really want it, okay? It's not just something that is in the back of your mind. Like, it's something that reoccurs continually. I believe you have a good chance of achieving it and making it happen. We have here Opal, and she's holding a baby, and it says, your children on earth and in heaven are happy and well cared for by God and the angels. Just know that if you're estranged from your child or children for any reason, and Spirit just told me miscarriages also, okay? Know that they are loved and they are safe. You will be reunited with them again, okay, someday. So let's get into 9 cards and see what wants to come out. I post 2 videos every single day, fresh. I don't repost ever. Twice a day. A lot of people say they don't get notifications. The AI system that YouTube is using, a lot of creators are complaining about it. It's just basically the AI system is putting in your feed the last video you watched, and it's really hard, you know. They need to correct that, in other words. So even if you're subscribed, even if your notifications are on, you may not get a notification. But I post 2 videos. I post my nightly video, 10:30 Eastern Standard Time, PM, every single night with a live chat, no matter what. My afternoon videos, because of my work schedule, come out between 3 and 5 p.m. But lately, it's been more like between 3 and 6 p.m. So I do my best for the afternoon videos, but the 10:30 Eastern Standard Time, PM, is every night with a live chat. All right, let's get into this. Sage of Worlds. It's a face card of Virgo, but it's also a card that talks about time. But it's a knight that gets to the finish line. It's also a knight, so it is a card of movement. It's just slow moving. Child of Crystals is learning something. So we have a master here. The Sage of Worlds on this deck says master because in order to master something, something you do for a while. It's like a skill or a practice or something that takes time because you're mastering it. And then we have learner, and then we have guardian, woman of crystals. And I think that there is something, I mean, we're going to pull more cards, but right now, if I were to just read these 3 cards, it's like there's something you've been doing, you've been mastering for quite a while, all right? And your energy, you might be ready to branch off, you might be ready to teach, might be ready to put that torch down and learn something different, right? Because you've mastered it. It might be time to move on to something new to master. We have the universe in the reverse. Okay, that is fixed energy. It also includes your energy. It's all fixed air, fixed signs, not air. So it's Aquarius, Scorpio, Leo, and Taurus. You could have any of that in your chart, not just the Aquarius. You could have any of the others in your chart. We have the 4 worlds in the center. I think I know what it's trying to say, but let me get more. All right. 3 more cards. Okay. So I believe it's come time to expand. And we have on the bottom of the deck the Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands talks about, you know, a new adventure, okay, something new. The Ace of Worlds is in the reverse. 4 of Wands is in the reverse. Ace of Cups is in the reverse. We have some bonus cards here. Hangman, reverse. 2 of Cups, reverse. And Man of Cups, reverse. All right. So on a personal note, I feel that you have been in some energy for a good amount of time, whether work or home. Maybe it's a particular energy or a lesson that represents itself, whether you're at home or work and your friends. Like it's a continual lesson. And an example, an analogy for me, it was always boundaries. I was too loving, I was too giving, I was too kind, even though, like I said, my message was love is the way. But because I was to everything everywhere else, I wasn't giving myself enough love and enough attention. All right, that's just an analogy so that you can kind of relate to maybe this energy isn't only been at work or only been at home or only been in your friend circle. You know, maybe there's something you've mastered, all right, and you know it very well. You know it like the back of your hand. You recognize this energy, and like I said, it might be a very spiritual lesson you've learned. Like for me, it was boundaries. So now I understand when my boundaries are being tested. I understand it's just a person being sent to me to reaffirm that I've learned this lesson, right? But with the universe in reverse, the 4 wands in the reverse, then I have the 4 worlds upright. I feel like no matter what, you have retained this energy. You've retained this information. You're not going to lose or forget this lesson ever. Like you've learned it. It's another notch under the belt. You don't have to come in and repeat it. You don't have to relearn it. But don't just stop there. We have balance in reverse. 4 of Wands in the reverse. Ace of Worlds in the reverse. And Ace of Cups in the reverse. And I feel like it's saying there's more to learn. There's more to expand on. There's more love out there for you. Regardless, maybe yes, some people are looking for a relationship. I have the Hangman reverse, the 2 of Cups upright, and the Man of Cups reverse. Some of you, you know, if you're looking for love, you're going to find it, but not staying in the same energy, right? Is what this is saying. But it's also a lot of other forms of love out there. Okay, with the Ace of Worlds reverse and the Ace of Cups reverse, I have 2 aces reverse, but I have this one in the upright. And what this one is saying is you're going to have to get out of this energy, whatever this is, something you've mastered. I can't tell you what you've mastered, what you know through and through. I only gave you the analogy of me learning a big lesson in boundaries. And now I understand when someone comes toward me, I recognize the test, or I recognize it'll be another lesson if I don't answer correctly, right? And people will, you know, life will get you, because sometimes it's your family, your closest friends who come and they'll test your boundaries, you know? They'll want you to do something that you shouldn't do, and you know that you shouldn't do it. I get that it's like that. not saying you haven't done something for your job and you've mastered it through and through, and that maybe it's time to move on to a new one. I feel like this is more of a life lesson. I feel it's more of something you have mastered. It's a skill. It will stay with you forever, but it's more than a skill. It's spiritual, I feel. So now with this Ace of Wands in the upright, it is time to expand, because I don't feel there's going to be, there is no more growth in something you've mastered. You know, if I've truly mastered my lesson of boundaries, then there's nowhere I can grow. Now I need to go and learn something else. Right? I don't have to learn the lesson of boundaries anymore. Now maybe it's a different type of lesson, or different skill, or different something. Maybe you'll teach it, but I feel that we all teach, and I feel that we all learn, so I don't really feel that's the case. But let's just see. Tell me about the Sage of Worlds. Wheel of Fortune, Sagittarius energy, and Page of Cups in the reverse. And I do feel like there's nothing more to gain in something that you've learned, something that you've been a part of for many years. That Wheel of Fortune is in the upright. It is now time to move on. Okay? There's no more, not even a little bit more. I feel like with this is a small cup. Page of Cups is small. I feel like you have been in an energy, or learned, you've spent enough time. That's what I just heard Spirit say. You've spent enough time in an energy, and you have completely mastered it. Now is the time to break away, to move on. No more growth in it. The growth is going to come from a new beginning, a new energy, a new direction. I feel more that you're going into a higher self, okay? I feel that you're going to see things differently. And I feel that you're going to be more expressive of this. I feel like, you know, like somebody who is just going to be able to speak about these things, like an elder, a person full of wisdom, but not just who holds the wisdom. You hold the light, you hold the information, but I feel like you're going to, part of your expansion is going to be sharing that and also growing in that. Tell me about the Child of Crystals. We have the Sun, Leo energy, but it's very happy. I feel like even it's saying that, you know, whatever you call your creator, for me it's God, maybe call it source or universe, but I feel like everyone on your spirit team is happy with how you've grown and how you've learned in a certain energy, and they recognize that that's complete, because you have very fast discernment with this energy, with this Woman of Crystals. This is a very quick discernment. You're not going to lose this information. You're not going to lose what you've learned. We have Justice here in the reverse. This is also Libra energy. Strong Libra. Both cards are that. But like I said, this is a card of confusion, okay? Or trying to decide with that Seven of Cups, because there's many options. And then there's Five of Wands right here next to it. And like I said, just in the beginning of the reading, when I learned my lesson, people tested my boundaries many ways, at work, at home, friendships, and still do. And I feel that's what this is saying. You can tell. You can tell. You have quick discernment, and you're going to know not to revisit this. You're going to know. You're going to like, no, I'm not going down that road. I know where that road leads me. That leads me to karma, okay? Because sometimes that card can be that. But I feel like you're going to, same as me, you're going to have the same test. I'm still having the same test. I know people don't like that word, but we're constantly in periods of our life where we get these checkups, you know, and it's like, okay, let's just throw in a little quiz and just make sure that, yes, they've learned their lesson. So in my case, it's like, okay, she's learned the boundaries lesson. She's not allowing people to push beyond what they should. And for you, it's the same thing. You've learned something. Now's the time to expand, okay? Now could be right now, this moment. Now could be this entire year, because this is a year of wrapping things up. This might be a year where something changes in your home, your life, your job, okay? But it's really because you've mastered that energy, and it's time to go toward a new energy so that you can learn something new, have more love in your life as far as relationships, not just necessarily romantic, but loving relationships. I dropped a card, hold on. Okay, what fell out was the Ten of Cups. We're talking about love in different ways, but also finding your soulmates and your soul tribe. So in other words, you may even notice this year, okay, there are just people who sort of phase out of your energy, okay, because new people are meant to phase in. And it's nothing, that doesn't mean that it's always going to happen in a fight or in an argument or just not liking the person. It just happens. It's a natural cycle of life, right? I'm sure there are people you've lost touch with that you didn't want to. Just kind of life sort of happened that way. I feel like a lot of that's going to happen this year. These three cards fell out. I was clarifying the universe, and we have the Six of Wands reversed, the Star reversed, and the Eight of Wands reversed. And the Star is Aquarius. And I do feel like you're even going to feel if this reading is for you, okay, you're going to feel like something is coming in, something might be missing, you know, there's something, all right? I feel that you could feel it. The Star reverse can talk about, you know, you might start to feel like you're not happy where you're at. Not 100%. Not that you're unhappy, but like there's more out there, right? There's more out there. And with the universe reverse, you might be getting some sort of information, because we have the Eight of Wands and the reverse. And that talks about communication, travel, and then we have the Six of Wands here. There's something, all right, in the works, the universe. This is clarifying the universe, but it's going to lead to your happiness. So I feel that you haven't, I feel like for most of you it hasn't happened. Whatever this new phase of life, this new season, and if there is change that happens for you like that this year, this month is a good proponent of that type of change too. So if any of this is happening, just know, if you're wondering why, or if you should, just ask yourself, am I growing in this situation I'm at? Like, am I spiritually growing? Or am I very comfortable? Am I very comfortable? Can I expect or know what's going to happen tomorrow? Am I that comfortable in my life? So there may be something coming in toward you, and it's going to lead to some new path. Doesn't mean you're going to move. It doesn't mean that you're going to leave your job. Those things could actually happen, but it does mean I feel like a new energy coming in, and I feel like there's an old energy fading out. And however that plays out in your life, whether it's through people or it's just an energy, like a lesson, okay? And I have to refer to my lesson because I don't know your lessons, but I had a very big lesson in boundaries. My boundaries are very low. And I feel it's more the type of energy of things that you came here to Earth to do and to master. I feel like it's like that. I feel like you're entering a new season. So this season, possibly this month, this year, things are going to close out. So this new season can come in and you can have new experiences. You're going to expand spiritually, whether you realize it or not. You're going to grow in some way. Tell me about the Four Worlds. It might be hard, okay? change can be hard. I can see that it can be scary. All right, definitely right here. You might resist this change with the Seven of Wands. Like, no, I don't want to do this. This is like, I don't want to do this. I don't see a tower yet. Sometimes when we resist change, we'll get a tower, but I don't see that. I do see that, you know, it's going to be hard to change. It's going to be hard to go toward this new energy, which seems like it's something that you're here to experience, right? You're just here to experience it. But ultimately, the Ten of Wands is in the reverse. We did have the Ten of Cups come out. So ultimately, no matter how hard this change is, it's going to lead to happiness. It's going to lead to some sort of balance, because I feel like the balance it's here in the reverse. Tell me about balance. Yeah, the Hierophant in the reverse. And this talks about learning lessons. And that's exactly what I've been saying this whole reading. You've mastered an energy. You've learned a lesson. You don't have to repeat it. You will retain that forever. So there's some new energy coming in. It may be hard because, like I said, it's to master a new energy. You're in the beginning of a new lesson. A new lesson is about to be upon you. And in the beginning of that, that's going to be hard because you're not used to navigating that energy. You're used to navigating another energy that you've been in for a long time. Tell me about the Four of Wands reverse. That Hierophant is the student and the teacher. It's both, because at some points of our life, we're both. We teach what we've mastered. We're the student when we're mastering something. We have the Six of Swords. It is going to be hard. Some of you, you know, it's like leaving a home, a place that you're familiar to, whatever. The Four of Wands can be that stability. That's why we, you know, or foundation. That's why we, you know, link it to a home or to like second home, which can be a job. But Four of Wands is stability. It's familiarity. Okay. And it's moving away from that. It's moving away from the familiar. But understand why you're moving away from that familiar. And here is the Tower. So this is like, for some people, they're literally moving away from something that's brought them a lot of stability. For some, it can be a home. I have a lot of home cards here. The Ace of Pentacles reverse is here twice. The Tower is a home. The Four of Wands is a home. There's a home here in this Ten of Cups. Tell me about the Ace of Worlds reverse. Or a new location, you know, sometimes. But the Knight of Pentacles and the Seven of Pentacles reverse. It's just starting to repeat what I've already said. No more growth over here, all right? You've learned a lesson. And you've spent more than enough time in that energy. It's time to move and expand. There's nothing more to learn here. You've mastered it. And this is the Knight that is known as Master in this deck, because you've mastered that energy. I really feel like it may be a challenge moving to this new energy. Like I said, in the beginning, because you're not going to want to do it. You're comfortable. You know, I would be too. It is a new beginning. It is a new journey. And it is a new group of people, soulmates, community, place, school, job. It's new, whatever this is. But the energy is new. So it doesn't matter. You could learn this. This could be whatever. But you're learning this new energy now. Yep, Queen of Swords reverse came out. I feel like the beginning of the new energy is rough because I don't feel like you're going to feel the love. The Ace of Cups is reverse, or you're just not going to love it at all. But it's in the beginning. It's only, I feel, in the beginning. Tell me about the Hangman reverse. You're going to see things differently. Yeah. As things change, because you're changing, you're going to see it differently. We have Scorpio energy. We have Pisces energy here. Major Arcana. as these changes happen, you're going to see things differently. And then we have a Two of Cups. Now that could be you aligning with someone, but that can also be you aligning with your higher self, because maybe you have left a Man of Cups, or maybe, well, I'm going to find out. Tell me about the Two of Cups. Yeah, you align with somebody. Another energy, I feel, but it could be your higher self. But we have two right there and Two of Cups. So I do feel that, you know, like soulmates are classmates in some aspect, and it's like you're graduating this class over here. You've been in it too long or enough time. Now you're going into a new class with new classmates, and you know, you guys are going to do these lessons, or lesson, probably one lesson, and learn that, master that one lesson together with another person. Tell me about the Man of Cups in the reverse. Strong Scorpio right there. Tell me about, especially next to the Death card, and King of Cups reverse. Might be with the Scorpio. You could be moving toward or away from a Scorpio. Okay, clearing karma, learning a lesson. But that's just, a Man of Cups came out twice, and we have the Three of Cups in the reverse. So you could be literally moving away from somebody who has Scorpio in their chart. Maybe you do. But you're going to expand. You're going to grow in another area. And maybe it's hard on the Scorpio too, but they're also going to expand and grow. They're going to align with people in their new journey, their new lesson, whatever they got to master now. So we're going to close out with an oracle card, Spirit Animal Oracle. In the end, everything will be fine, because the universe is always working in your highest good right there. Oh, that's a lot. Don't know if that was random. Some of you might get a random call because I don't know who that was. Anyway, we got 3 cards. We have Squirrel. It says always prepared, so be prepared. And it says you're the expert of hard work and hard play. Your cheerful and fun disposition is a blessing to everyone. Don't let life's distractions take you off course. That's what this is about, changing courses, really. Make a plan for the future, and life will give you all you need. I feel like you've already made this plan, okay, before you entered this life. We've seen the twos. I do feel you're aligning, okay. I saw the other two, the Two of Cups. I don't know where it is down here, but anyway. We have Two of Cups, and I do feel like you're aligning with somebody. And this is fire, tiger. Maybe somebody is born the year of the tiger. But it says, I choose to be unstoppable. My passion is my power, and I am bold. I am brave. Mighty forces will come to my aid. You are aligning. You're aligning with a new soulmate to go on a new journey, to master something new. And it says cat. This came out in the pre-shuffle, and it says, independent, you're a natural healer, your intuition is strong, you don't have to go with the crowd, life supports you in every way. So I feel it's going to be hard to separate from an energy, but you're going to align with a new energy and go in a new direction. Anyway, I hope that you enjoyed this reading. I love you guys. See you in the next one. Thank you for tuning in. Namaste, my friends.